Welcome to another DygoKnight's monthly Q&A where I answer the questions you've asked me in the community post. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because this is a special event for subscribers who ask me questions. So yeah, definitely do it. And by the way, we now have a Discord server for you to debate with me and other members of the community. Link is in the description. You can also suggest videos there for me and do all sorts of things. It's great. Just join. It's gonna be fun. Alright, let's go and answer some questions now. Avner Pinero says, do you think Boruto was always fated to flop, or was there a moment where he went to At this point, do you think there's still a way to save it, quote unquote? I've always thought that Boruto was fated to flop. There was no way Boruto was going to be good because of the way it started. Essentially, Kaguya ruined the ending of Naruto, and then Boruto came after it as a derivation of what Kaguya signified for the entire series. Kaguya is the worst character in the entire Naruto series, and they based every single villain in Boruto after the worst character in Naruto. But the thing is, the villains in Boruto are even worse than Kaguya. So the villains in Boruto are worse than the worst character in Naruto. It was never going to work. The plot about aliens and cyborgs sucks. It has always sucked, and the new characters are not good. Not good at all. It was always fated to flop. And as for a way to save it, well, I've made a video about it, and you can maybe give it a watch if you haven't already, but it's a patch-up work, to be honest. There's no way to actually save it. But I think the suggestion I gave on that video was interesting, to say the least. Omer says, who are your top 10, top 5 at least, strongest characters in Naruto in your opinion? I guess Madara, Naruto, Sasuke, Hashirama, Obito, not including Otsutsukis because they're not characters. What are top 10 or 5 favorite Naruto characters of all time? Protagonist, antagonist. Madara, Sasuke, Itachi, Guy, and Rock Lee. I'm not doing top 10s because I'm just, doing this kind of at the top of my head, but as you said, after this, I will definitely make a video about these tier lists you mentioned because I think that's going to be fun. They're going to be very long videos, but I think ranking all the characters should be an interesting way to just give my opinion and debate with everyone, and I think in a video dedicated to it, I would be able to express why I like these characters and yada yada yada. So yeah, thanks for your suggestions, and I will do them in the future, just I don't know when, because I have a lot of video ideas for the future as well, and many, just requests from people from the community, but you are noted, Omer. Hoif ZF with a ton of questions. What would you do if you were to rewrite Naruto? I would mainly change the war arc, of course. There are some things I would probably change before that as well. I have a series of videos in mind to rewrite the entire series, and if you think a rewriting series would be cool, please comment below, because I kind of made one video about a rewrite and it was not a very long video, so this series would contain much longer videos, and the video I'm talking about was the Hinata romance video. A lot of people seem to like it, so yeah, comment below if you like those types of videos too. Next question, why do you think Sasuke is so misunderstood? It's because people don't really like to go deep and analyze the character motivations and stuff like that. Why do you think people think Minato is strong enough to contend with Six-Path Sasuke even though there's a big gap? Because people love Minato, man, and that's the way it is. Many people that like a character a lot just say that he's going to win fights. He definitely wouldn't, which doesn't make it true, but regardless, just have to watch my Itachi versus Jiraiya battle to understand what I'm talking about and read the comments there. And how would you rewrite Boruto or make the villains better? An overhaul of the entire series, and for that to be better, you would also have to rewrite stuff in Naruto as well, which would require a lot of work, but a Boruto rewriting series would be interesting to make videos about as well, even though that would be much more difficult because I wouldn't be just changing some things here and there like for Naruto, but I would have to change the entire series. But leave it in the comments if you'd like to see something like that. What are your favorite techniques in all of anime? I have to put the Mangekyo abilities, especially Amaterasu and Flame Control. They're so cool. And if we're talking about non-Naruto abilities, I really like Geass from Code Geass. Those are really cool. Dominic Ibe. What other anime would you cover if ever? I don't know. I mostly cover Naruto because that's what people seem to enjoy. I've watched most anime out there that are quote-unquote famous, The only famous anime I haven't watched are probably Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Bleach, but I've seen essentially everything else that you think of that's even slightly mainstream, and I've watched plenty of non-mainstream anime as well. But as to cover it, I don't know if the audience would enjoy it. Comment below if you would, and comment below if you'd like to see something specific from another anime. Godzilla, King of Kaiju says, what inspired you to do YouTube, and specifically, why make Naruto content? Well, I like YouTube, and I thought, okay, I have some thoughts that I'd like to share. Let's make them into a video and post them on YouTube, why not? And why Naruto? Essentially because I like Naruto and because I have a decent amount of knowledge on it, and I guess some people like it as well, and therefore they watch me. Danny Baldy 98 asks, coolest looking Ragnarok Online MVP? Oh, that's a tough one. That's a very tough one. I would say probably Valkyrie Randagris, or there's so many cool ones. I like Baphomet. Yeah, those two are probably the most iconic. I'll go with those two. Anonymatus 54125. Hashirama has enough wood for his wife. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, he definitely does. 1 hour biggest hits. What's your favorite video game? Top 5 list. Okay, number 5, FIFA. Yeah, judge me, I like FIFA, whatever. Number 4, Storm 4. I really like this game. Naruto tar, so what can I say? Number 3, Civilization 5. Really nice strategy game. Love it. Number 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Amazing game. I love history. That game is awesome. Number 1, Ragnarok Online. I've wasted over 20,000 hours of my life in that game, so if I didn't put it in number 1, it would be unfair of my part. Josh asks, who's your Naruto waifu and why? Don't know about waifu, but my favorite female character in Naruto is Chiyo. She is by far the best female character in the entire series, and I'm not sure if she's a good waifu, but yeah, that's my answer, I guess. Madara says, hi, can Killer Bee use Baryon mode? I think not. I could be wrong. I mean, sure, Bee could just appear using Baryon mode tomorrow, as far as we can know, but I think, I get this feeling that it's a Kurama ability, and possibly even a Kurama plus Sage of Six Paths ability, combining these two powers that kind of burn as strong as you can for a couple of minutes, and then Kurama dies. Fernando CR, which are your top 5 fights in Boruto? Oh man, I don't have a top 5 fights in Boruto. The only fight I enjoyed reading in the manga was the fight against the fat virus guy. Yeah, that was the only fight I was like, okay, this is not bad. The rest are bad. In the anime, Momoshiki versus Naruto and Sasuke is very good just because the animation is amazing, and that's about it. I don't really have a top 5, sorry to disappoint you there. Dark Bick, characters you wish we saw more of. Oh, that's a really good one. Rock Lee, Neji, in Shippuden, especially these two characters that just disappeared after part 1. I think they should have fought an Akatsuki member down the line like Shikamaru did. He was the only character they gave a good development during Shippuden from the Konoha 11 that were not in Team 7. Uchiha Di Giorno, favorite YouTuber, and who would you like to collab with someday? My favorite YouTuber, I think my favorite channel has nothing to do with Naruto whatsoever, but it's a channel called History March, where they go over how historical battles actually happened in a historically accurate way, and the videos are extremely well made. I recommend that channel if you like history. And who I want to collab with, I don't know, man. Anyone really. I am up for collabs. If anyone wants to collab with me, let's do this. Come on. Top 10 strongest characters among Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, and current Boruto. Okay, Naruto. We have to put Itachi, Orochimaru, Hiruzen, Jiraiya, and I guess Kakashi. No, Tsunade. These would be the strongest characters in part 1. Shippuden, Madara, Naruto, Sasuke, Guy, Kakashi, DMS. Current Boruto. Everyone's weak. I hate Boruto. Yeah. Jonathan Harthman. Raw durability. Yes. Naruto Ball Z. Kabuto is stupid for not reviving Conan with practically infinite paper as Nedo Tensei. I agree. I mean, he should have revived some people he definitely didn't, and Conan would be one of them. Ed Hunt. Who does Kimimaro scale to? I would say probably someone like Part 1 Kakashi, maybe lower a little bit, but Kimimaro could actually withstand a fight against a KCM1 Naruto clone, which is extremely impressive, and he did not get defeated during the war arc. He was actually dispelled when Itachi undid the Edo Tensei. Number 2. Sai versus Darui. Darui stumps. Number 3. Why is Choji trash in the paint fight but God tier in the war arc? Literally grows to mountain size. I guess it's because he took the pill in the war arc, or maybe he didn't. I'm not sure, but the thing is, everyone got insanely stronger in the war arc. Just look at Kakashi. Kakashi was spamming his jutsu, especially Kamui, during the war arc, and he couldn't do that before, but yeah, everyone got a massive power boost for the war arc, and Choji was one of them. He was fighting against the ghetto Mazo with his dad, which is impressive. Yeah. 4. Is Mei underrated? I think she is, but I'm biased. Everyone forgets that she melted a freaking Susanoo. That's true, she melted Sasuke's Susanoo, though that was baby Sasuke's Susanoo. That was the literal day he awakened the Susanoo and it was only the skeleton part of it. I don't think Mei is underrated. I think she's not very strong. The only feats we see from her are against a very tired Sasuke and in the Madara fight, and she is by far the Kage who did the least in that fight. Number 5, Tsunade versus War Kakashi. War Kakashi herb stomps. Adrian Veidt. Healthy Kimimaro versus Valley of the End Sasuke or One-Tailed Kid Naruto. Healthy Kimimaro, he was, as I said before, keeping up with KCM1 Naruto clone. Naruto Ball Z. Why didn't Kabuto revive Kisame? Yeah, exactly, the same with Conan. Kisame would even be more useful than Conan, I think. That disliker. Oh, please don't dislike my video, leave a like. But he says, Hebi Sasuke versus Sasori. Hebi Sasuke, yeah. Pretty sure Hebi Sasuke would take Sasori. He took Deidara, and I think Deidara is stronger than Sasori, even though Deidara says otherwise. It's just, you know, one of those statements you can debunk with feats, but regardless. DMT Treen, who are you?
I am the Senate.
I hate myself, why am I doing this? I haven't slept, please send help, says Joe.
Hey everyone, I'm Joe Biden's husband.
And these were the questions. Subscribe, like the video, join the Discord server, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoy this one. Thanks for watching.